Oh, not that much, about a half cup.
Okay.
About a half cup. We're in there. We're going to make a roux.
Okay.
So we're sauteing our vegetables first, and of course, since we have our vegetables in there, we have to season them.
Season them.
Yes, and you're going to stir those around.
Okay.
Oh, this is a great dish. Now, you might notice when we put our carrots in there, and I'm going to reach right in that pot because I have asbestos hands. We left our carrots. We left our carrots cut in a julienne just to give a little interesting texture and, you know, kind of a nice visual thing. Now, you've got those in there. Look here, we're using button mushrooms. We're using, what do you call these things? Cremini mushrooms.
Okay.
And some shiitakes. Now, before we went on the air, you asked me a question about mushrooms.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've got different types of mushrooms here. What is the difference?
You know what? The difference between a button mushroom and a... Now, I'm adding these, by the way. The rest I'm reserving. We're going to add them at the very end. So we have two different layers of mushroom flavor going on.
Okay.
The difference between a cremini and a button mushroom is essentially zilch.
Okay.
The one, meaning the button mushroom, and this, let's see, which camera am I looking at? Number 7? This is grown hidden from the light. It's totally buried. This is grown exposed to the light. And this, of course, is a baby Bella. If you leave this white mushroom alone, it will turn into this. How about that?
Well, I definitely learned something new today.
Yeah, so the next time you're at the store, save yourself a whole bunch of money and buy button mushrooms unless you need the appearance factor of a cremini or a portobello. So now we got that going.
Yes.
We're going to crank our heat all the way to high. And now we're going to make our roux. Remember how we do a roux?
No, refresh my memory.
Equal parts fat and flour.
Okay.
In this case, our fat was our butter.
Okay.
Here's our flour. So you're going to go into the pan just like that.
All right.
And now stir all that together.
Okay.
Now, we have some white pepper here. Here's what I do with white pepper. I set that over here out of the way because white pepper has a very distracting taste to me. No, I did that because Chef Mike is standing over there.
Yes, Chef Mike likes the white.
He's a white pepper freak. I don't understand it, but he's concerned with the black specks floating in there.
Okay,
it's like,
and we want it free of black specks.
Well, sure, because we don't want the black specks to compete with the green and orange specks.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
That was bad, wasn't it? All right, get that going. Going. Now, into this pot. See, once you get all your flour cooked, we let it cook for just a couple of seconds. You're doing awesome.
Okay.
Have you noticed how much of a better cook you've become?
I have, definitely.
Not that you were a bad cook before. All right, 2 cups of homemade chicken stock.
Homemade chicken stock, which actually I believe we've made.
We made that in one of our kitchen basics class, remember? We also made beef stock.
Yes.
So, now that we're just going to cook in there. We're going to bring that to a boil.
By the way, this smells great.
Already, yes.
I'm sorry you can't smell it through the TV.
Oh, it's amazing. Now look what we got here. We got a little bit of parsley.
All right,
we're going to do this. Tilt that up so you can see it.
Very pretty.
And I know I've said this before, so at the risk of being redundant, what I consider to be probably the most underused herb in America, parsley.
Okay.
It's not just for plate garnish, folks. It does have a flavor. We're going to put a little in now.
Okay.
Save the rest for a garnish. Chives. We're going to put a little bit of, no, it's not chives. I don't know what that is. Oh, tarragon. We're going to put a little tarragon in there, too.
We got about 2 minutes.
Again, 2 different levels, so we're going fast, stir it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of heavy cream.
Okay.
But before we do that, we're going to say you're at boil, right?
Yes.
Essentially are. And those are porcinos. Yet another layer of mushroom flavor, right?
Yes.
Is this not going to look good or what?
It's beautiful.
That's it. And those are
colors.
milk.
Let's see here.
White. And goes our heavy cream.
Okay.
Stir. And then, at the very last minute, just because we don't have enough mushrooms in there, we're going to add more.
Okay.
So, a little bit of those, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You can go with this. There you go. A little bit of that goes in there.
In all, how long does this usually end up cooking?
About as long as we're actually taking.
Okay.
You could seriously do this soup from start to finish, depending what the power of your stove is, yes?
Okay.
The main thing that we're after here is to bring this to a boil. The minute that comes to a boil, you and I are ready to put it in the pan.
All right.
And
we have to boil. We've got about a minute to boil.
Okay, so let's just stand here. Maybe we could sing Kumbaya.
Stand here and look at it.
We're going to add a little bit of lemon juice to balance all that butter we've got in there.
Okay.
All right, 4 tastes: sweet, sour, acid, salt. So we've got the sweet and sour covered, kind of. And get a little bit of acid in there. Well, actually, all over the stove.
Yeah, that's okay. We clean up afterwards, so we're good.
Really? Let's just say that some people, us being among them, clean
You
up
clean up
afterwards.
afterwards.
Now give that a stir.
Okay.
Now what's the one thing that we haven't done yet?
We
Besides-
haven't put that white pepper in there
Oh,
yet.
I love a crumb. Put a little in there. And a little bit more salt. You see how thick it's getting already?
Yes, it is.
And a little bit of seasoning. Give that a good stir.
Okay.
Now while you're stirring, I'm going to go behind you and grab our little service bowl here.
Okay. And we're not quite to a boil, but close.
We're probably close enough to
Close
television,
enough,
yes,
yes.
because we're going to pretend to eat. We're not going to pretend to eat. We are going to eat. Look.
All right, well, let's
See?
take the opportunity and do
So
it.
look at that. See how thick it's getting already?
And this is not your usual mushroom soup that you
Oh, no.
think of as being very watery.
No. That's beautiful. So, get in the bowl. Make sure we got enough. Look at you with your spoon already.
I'm ready.
Really? I would have never noticed. Okay, so we're going to put this right here.
Okay.
And then, because I can't serve it to you that way, I'm going to do that. And then, a little bit of tarragon, so that we have 2 levels of tarragon flavor.
Make it pretty.
And a little bit of, well, yes, to make it pretty, but to add 2 different levels of flavor. You ready?
Very nice. Let's do it. That's great. Give this one a try. Good.
Oh, man.
There you go.
Isn't that good?